Hi, I'm Jake Bresson with Bresson Painting. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to whitewash or paint and update your brick, whether it's a brick fireplace or brick backsplash, any interior brick that you have in your home that you want to give an updated look to. So today we're going for a whitewashed look on the brick behind me, and as you can see right up here in this spot, this brick had all black grout previously to being painted, and we went through and we just painted all the grout lines. And our steps include, for starters, we went through and prepped. We just did a quick vacuum and cleaned everything up with a soft bristled brush, and then we masked off the area around our fireplace here. Then step two, we just get out our paint and go through and do all the grout lines. And I'll show you guys how to do that here in just a second. Really easy. And then our third step, we're just going to get out a roller. We're going to use a mini roller on this, and we're going to water down our paint quite a bit so that the look is kind of transparent and mimics that of an aged whitewash look on the brick. For our fourth and final step, we're going to go over everything that we did with a polyacrylic clear sealer. It's a water-based polyurethane, and you can use any kind of clear sealer that you'd like. It is going to make cleaning of the brick a whole lot easier in the future when it's time to dust and clean up around the fireplace. Alright, let's get started. I'll show you guys some of the steps here. You don't have to be very precise with your brushwork here as you're doing the grout lines, because you are going for a whitewash look. And whitewash looks, when they started out way back in the day in rural America, it was usually little Johnny down the street who you'd hire to come and paint your fence or whitewash a stone around your house. And the whitewashing, basically just painting, you'd hire your neighborhood kid to come in, and he would throw on a quick coat of paint, and it wouldn't look perfect, but it would do its best to protect everything from all the weathering. So that look that we're going to try to transfer here onto this brick is very, I don't want to say sloppy, but it's not a professional look. Now, to achieve this look today, this is something that a lot of homeowners want to go for, and it's really easy do-it-yourself thing. I will tell you guys, if you want to invest in anything for this project, you're going to want to get a thin angle sash brush. It's going to be a lot quicker than using a artist brush to do all the grout lines. This will hold a little bit more paint, and you can travel a little bit further before you have to reload your brush. There it is, folks. It's that easy. On to step two. Alright, so I've got step one all complete. I did all the prep work. Step two, I got all the grout lines painted white. And step three, I went ahead and just rolled everything on here and whitewashed it. My third step, I'm just finishing up right here, and you guys can come watch me finish this up. I've just been loading up my roller here with about 50% paint, 50% water, and you guys saw a time lapse of this area drying. I did one coat watered down and then a second coat watered down, and I still have a couple bare bricks here that I'm just going to go ahead and hit first. And if you're doing this process, depending on the look that you're going for, you can leave a few random bricks bare and come back when you're doing your second coat so that those bricks just have one coat on them. Or as you're doing your second coat, you can just skip a few bricks that already have white on them if you want that kind of varied look. And I'm just going to go ahead here and go back over any bricks now that I see that I think stick out too much, that might have had either too much water in my roller or just sucked up all the paint mixture that I had put on there. And what I'm using, you guys, to do this project actually is just a couple sample quarts. Sample paint works great. If I was doing this on an exterior brick substrate, I would definitely want to make sure that I'm using a masonry product. But since it's interior and it's not going to be exposed to any elements, sample quarts are a great way. You can pick out a couple variations of white. I used Sherwin-Williams Simple White on all the grout, and I used Sherwin-Williams Zurich White to roll out all the faces. Now the colors aren't going to be exact to what you pick out, know that, because some of the brick bleed through is going to change that, and you don't want to spend all day picking out whites. If you're going to get really artsy with it and you want to do that, go for it, but for us and for what we're doing today, we just have two whites. When I did my grout, I didn't thin this product at all. I just went straight heavy paint. When I did the brick, I thinned this product about 50%, meaning that I did half water and half paint. And I poured the paint on one side of the tray and the water on the other side. And as I'm rolling my roller down into the tray to get it saturated, I kind of used just my judgment there to see how heavy I wanted the paint to be to achieve this look that I got. Now, if you find a picture on Pinterest, that might not resemble this one, you might want to tackle it with either less water and more paint or less paint and more water. It just all depends on the look that you're going for. I've got just a little bit of water and paint left in my cut bucket here to do this last brick with, and I'll put the camera up there so you guys can see. So I'm trying to match this last brick, as close as I can to the surrounding bricks, but still stay random. Alright, so that just about does it for me here. My final step is just going to be applying a clear coat, and I don't know that I'm going to get to that today because I want to make sure that everything's nice and dry before the clear coat goes on. Now, if you've gotten this far in your project, you're more than capable of doing the clear coat. For the clear coat, you can simply roll it on and use your brush to get into the grout lines. And once you're finished with that step, take the time to enjoy your hard work because your project's complete. Thank you guys for watching another video brought to you by Bresson Painting. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to stay up to date on other painting videos.